We have new details this morning on a story you saw only on Eyewitness News, unsolved murders. We dug through more than a decade's worth of reports from Providence police and found that the number of unsolved homicides is piling up in the capital city, leaving families desperate for answers. We broke down the numbers and found that Providence has the second highest unsolved murder rate compared to other similarly sized New England cities. We went straight to the top, and Providence Public Safety Commissioner Stephen Perry says the department does have the manpower to solve the murders. What he says they do not have, though, is the information to close the books on these cases for good. Eyewitness News anchor Shannon Hegy has new details this morning.
It was likely a case of mistaken identity, but for one Providence mother, it was a deadly mistake that no one has answered for. Joseph Hector would have been 30 this year, but his young life was taken at the age of 17, the victim of a Providence murder that remains unsolved.
It's been 13 years, I'm saying, and it's a shock to me, 13 years and nothing?
Nothing. And yet, while no one has come forward in the years since her son's murder, Betty Hector says she thinks she may know who killed her son. What's missing? Evidence, witnesses, statements from those who knew Joe and the neighborhood best.
I continue to ask the community, if you know something, say something. If you have a little bit of information about any violent crime or homicide, please have the trust in the police that will get you justice and come forward. If you sit in silence, it makes it much more difficult and justice may not be served.
Over the past 20 years, on average, the Providence Police Department deals with 15 to 18 homicides a year. With that many murders, Providence Police tell me they need the cooperation of the public to close the books on these years-old murders. Shannon Hegy, Eyewitness News.
Right now on our website, information on how you can contact police anonymously about an unsolved murder. WPRI.com reporter Dan McGowan has a complete breakdown of homicide clearance rates in other New England cities. Plus, we've gathered details on every single unsolved murder in Providence since the year 2000. It's all online. Just go to WPRI.com.